Welcome to another Alatreon Overexplained video. This time we are using a Lance. We're actually going to be playing Evade Lance over Guard Lance. I do play Guard Lance, and I will do another video with Guard Lance, but I actually personally find Evade Lance easier. As always, our build centers around Evade Window, having 200 HP, in this case through our Fatalis set. And on Lance, because we're playing Dodge Lance, we're going to be using some Evade Extender. We are playing in a random session with a new guy, so we'll see how we go. And since this is the special assignment, we spawn in the quest. And when we spawn in the quest, the first thing we're going to do is grab our stone, which we spawn right by. And then we'll use our buffs, put our Rocksteady on, and then spin him. And once again, our goal is to iframe through his attacks, which is why we have Evade Window. We want to stay as close as we can to him. We want to hit his arms and head. We want to make sure that we're keeping him on our screen as often as possible, and if he moves, we put him on our screen as quickly as possible so that we can see what he's doing. When we can see what he's doing, we can decide whether we need to dodge or heal or run towards him, etc. We've grabbed our stone, we're just going to watch his head. Normal advice applies. If he's looking at you, he's attacking you. I'm just gonna look for an opportunity to clutch claw his face. Actually, we're gonna shoot him because we'll get a crash. You can only flint shot Alatreon into the 3 large rock outcrops. 3 large rock formations. I was hoping I could claw at that, counter claw that, but so we pause our combos like normal in order to avoid attacks. Better to be patient. Better to be patient than dead. And Ada, who has joined, seems to be playing Guard Lance. So, since we're in multiplayer, we can't really smoke him. Once again, we just keep watching his face. Since Lance has pretty good vertical reach, you can actually deal quite a bit of damage while he's flying. Head smash, we just walk in a circle. Gotta be careful. You can actually, if you run into a circle, you can actually make your circle too tight and he can hit you. Alright, so we made a mistake, but as I said, when he flies away, you get hit, etc. First thing you do is you put him on your screen so you see what you need to do. Okay, we got a topple. I'm not sure why Ada's hitting the feet during the down. You can't actually deal element you can't contribute to the elemental topple. When he's down, he's considered to be in an elementless mode. We're gonna Clutch Claw into the wingtip. Spin, hit the face a few times. Got hit again. We made a mistake, but that's okay. We pay attention to what he's doing and decide how to recover only once we figure out what he's doing. And poke his toes. Okay, he's no longer... We're no longer enraged, so we can crash him. The two best opportunities are this attack and the double head smash. And those are the two best opportunities when he's flying to Clutch Claw his face and crash him. With that aura attack, the flying aura, pause or inputs to dodge. With that flying input aura, it's sort of a three-part attack. It's a three-part attack. He swoops in, he pauses, and then he explodes. So you roll during that pause, right? He swoops in, he pauses, you roll during that pause, and when he explodes, you'll have your evade window, iframes, keep you safe. Alternatively, if you can't time it that way, if you can't make that timing, you can also just Superman dive. We have failed the mount. You can't flash Alatreon when he's enraged. Flash pods do not affect him. Need to be a little careful because of the icicles. We actually got in a little bit less damage than normal. Pause our inputs so we can dodge, and with the lines of lightning and the triple ring explosion, we always go towards the center or the origin. This way we don't have to dodge every single part of the attack. Flagger. Because we were really close, we could actually hit him a few times, but normally if I'm far away and I have to actually run towards him for the Clagger, I just do it straight away. Don't bother trying to hit him, you won't make the timing. Watch his front legs. During that attack, the charge of aura, watch his front legs. When they hit the ground, you dodge after. During this ice breath, if you clutch claw him, you'll take 0 damage, as long as you're not on the ground. During that ice breath, you don't take damage. But it's not the most powerful attack, so you can just lifesteal through it. I wanted to get his legs, but because I was so close to his face, there was a chance I would have grabbed his face if I clawed straight away. So that's why I had to pause a little bit there. Use our jerky, position ourselves for the down. So again, towards the center. Get pushed by our ally. Same thing. Always go towards him. We are blue sharpness. Blue sharpness means we'll bounce when we hit the chest, and that's kind of a big deal. So we sharpen straight away. We're actually gonna grab his face here in a sec. You can grab the face directly. I wasn't in the position to do so. We made a mistake, but again, the first thing we do is put him on our screen so we can see what he's doing. And in that case, he was using an attack that was kind of risky to stand up on, so I just stay on the ground. You get iframes when you're down like that. And again, we want to run towards them. We want to stay close. He's come towards us. We can clutch claw the back legs or tail during the triple hedge smash. And again, we're just going to keep an eye on the head. If he looks at us, he's attacking. If he doesn't look at us, he's probably not attacking. Not attacking us. So he's landing this time. Because we have our regen augment, same thing, we're going to look at the legs. Make sure you're not attacking when those legs land. When those feet land, that's when you need to dodge. Focus on the head here. On Lance, I like to be under the chin. That way, when we press forward with like a dash attack or something, we don't lose our good hit zone. I paused my attack input so that I could hit a good zone. He was out of range. You just wait. Same thing, paused an input because I knew he was roaring. Knew he was roaring, so I just didn't attack. That way when the roar occurred, I could roll through it, iframe through it. You gotta flinch, so we can keep poking his toes. Pause our inputs or stop attacking so we can get our hop. Right, he passes, he flies over you fast enough that you can hop and iframe through it, because the hitbox doesn't stay on you very long. Again, watch his front legs. You watch his front legs, you roll right after they land. We interrupted our combo to dodge, and we're keeping an eye on his head. We roll towards the lightning. You'll notice that I'm taking advantage of the big back hops to stay around his head, and there was a paused input into a hop. Just gonna launch him. But remember, if he's looking at you, he's attacking you. If he's not looking at you, you're probably safe. But you do have to keep in mind, like, if you're in his body, if you're around his body when he uses those charge attacks, he will hit you if you're underneath him or touching his legs. So here we can come under his right armpit. And we come out near his head with our dash attack. And position ourselves for a land. Keep an eye on what he's doing. This fire sweep is a very good opening, but only if you're close enough. And because my ally ran away, the teammate ran away, he ended up not being very close to Alatreon, so we couldn't really take advantage of the fire sweep. Pause our input for a roar. So that was a big back hop because of our evade extender, and then our evade window made it so that we didn't take damage. If we didn't have evade window, the hitbox for that big slam is too long. It lingers too long. You can't hop through it without evade window. Pardon me. And because on Lance we hit the arms a lot, I want to keep them tenderized. We're gonna grab the wing. When you grab the wing, you can drop into an aerial attack. This is useful on several weapons. Gun Lance is one. Lance is the other. I descend while holding my guard button in order to dash attack and immediately spin once my lance passes his face. And you can get quite a bit of damage that way. And that's that. That is a Lance Alatreon run. Hope that was helpful.